Hey guys, I hope you're hungry. Welcome back to Raw is War Stories here on the Influencers channel. My name is Jericho, and for the first time ever on Raw is War Stories, I am joined by HolyDiver.
Hi!
So HolyDiver has been in town, and we just watched Backlash together, and also a first for Raw is War Stories. The show just went off the air, so we just decided to pick random people that we liked to play as, and fight random people we didn't like. We're not trying to recreate a match or anything, we're just going to have some fun, and we're going to talk about the Backlash show that just ended. So, as a lapsed fan, you love wrestling again? Oh, but you saw Backlash?
Nah, I'm sorry, I'm mesmerized by how his coat is perfectly glued to the back of his calves.
Yeah.
You notice that? Like,
It sucks that the character models are still so bad. Like the faces look good, but like
yeah.
look at his hair. Like, it's just a mess. Just don't have him wear the coat if you can't do it right.
Yeah.
I would rather it to be less accurate attire. And then you compare it to like the MLB games or whatever, where it's ridiculously photorealistic.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't play music when you're recording, if you're wondering why we're not getting entrance themes. So I am playing as the former WWE champion. Usually we go through the card in order, but like we said, the show just went off the air, and Randy Orton got pinned clean in the middle by Jinder Mahal. Jinder Mahal is the new WWE champion.
Yeah.
Weird stuff.
Weird stuff. It was enjoyable though. I enjoyed myself watching it more than I thought that I would.
But like I said before the weekend started, nothing on this show compared to how good the NXT show was Saturday night.
The NXT was fantastic.
Alright, I'm gonna skip the other entrances because
well, we don't care about them. That's the whole point.
Yeah, I think we're fighting R-Truth and Jack Swagger just for fun.
Yeah. Alright, I don't know how to play, but I'm just gonna go Edge.
You're already doing great.
Good start.
Okay, so the first show was the pre-show match. We had Aiden English versus Ty Dillinger. What did you think of the match?
I don't like Ty Dillinger because that 10 chance is annoying and it makes it hard to keep track of what number the count is on. Because everybody's just saying 10 all the time. I don't like it.
Yeah, it's good for him that the chant is over or whatever. Like, he's getting people to cheer for him. But yeah, it gets to be a bit much when they're doing it for every wrestler at every match. Like the NXT show, every single count they were doing it. It's just like stop.
Yeah, and there are quite a few counts.
Yeah, there's a lot of counting in the fights.
I know. Oh, I'm just gonna come. Yeah, and ultimately, I just didn't care about that match a bit.
Yeah, and that's like even if you had been watching, like they just don't make you care. It's just like a silly little feud. Like, okay, Ty Dillinger is the guy that's getting cheered. Let's put him with the bad guy that we don't care about. But Aiden English never wins. He's never mattered. You knew. Okay, so you want.
I want to escape.
Yes.
I did play this. I have played this before on my Xbox. I didn't like it though because of the counter system and how unforgiving it was and how you can never get a counter.
Yeah,
like it's
tough. Like,
it's annoying. I just didn't really
only once ever have I won. Like, so I just play as the person I like against the computer when I do these, and only once have I won it. I almost always lose.
Well,
so on the main card, the first match was Nakamura versus Dolph Ziggler in Shinsuke Nakamura's debut on the main roster, and Nakamura won, and it was a good match, but I thought it should have been way more a showcase of what Nakamura can do. If anything, it displayed like his resiliency, like he kicked out of all of Ziggler's stuff, but we saw more of what Dolph Ziggler could do than what Shinsuke could do, and it was not nearly as good of a match as I thought it would be, with them both being so good in the ring. I don't know, what do you think?
Yeah. I completely agree. I just watched Nakamura just kick out a bunch of stuff and just not really didn't really do anything I was impressed with. Where'd you go?
I think I got disqualified.
Why?
I thought it was no rules, but I guess I'm wrong.
Oh well.
I hit R-Truth with a sledgehammer.
I mean, who hasn't wanted to do that at one point or another?
He doesn't much care for the fate of Jack Swagger.
I don't envy myself at this point. Anyway, Shinsuke was cool. But I said I feel like he's gonna make a very good heel.
Yeah,
Like
I totally
his,
agree.
like his strong style, and doing that kind of stuff, and him and just his general attitude is very heelish. And
yeah, he's really good at getting cheered and stuff. But I think he'll be a really good.
I'm just gonna get the sledgehammer and just how do I
L1.
L1. What a weird button to pick things up with. I'm too fast, too late. Okay, I'll just.
At least you can watch R-Truth and Jack Swagger implode. Here, you want me to just reset it and I won't get disqualified this
I'm
time?
kind of enjoying myself. You just keep talking about the show.
Okay, so the next match on the card was the tag title match, and this was like really upsetting to me. So like we said, we just watched the NXT show where the tag titles are so important, and it closed out the pay-per-view. That was the main event of the evening, more important than the WWE and the NXT Championship. It was a ladder match, the only stipulation match on the show, and DIY like the whatever of losing was enough for them to implode and attack each other, like Ciampa to attack
really
Gargano,
awesome.
Yeah, a hugely important
Great
deal.
match.
And this, for the ostensibly more important SmackDown tag titles, was completely a joke.
Yeah.
And like the first little Fashion File segment was pretty funny, and Fandango and Tyler Breeze are both really good wrestlers, but it was just stupid. Comedy has its place in wrestling. If they want to have it, okay, whatever. They want it to be a variety show. That's what Vince McMahon has always said, is like the world's greatest variety show is what they want it to be. But not its place is not on pay-per-view championship matches. So, and that's, I mean, whatever. This was one. It was fine.
I was kidding. Let me know. Okay.
You have a signature built up. When it gives you the prompt, you hit triangle to do it.
Okay.
Next up, we had Sami Zayn versus Baron Corbin. This was one of the big surprises of the night. Was Sami Zayn actually won? There's been a lot of talk that they're kind of grooming Baron Corbin to be a main event heel on the SmackDown brand, but Sami Zayn got a win, even though he loses all the time and has been made to be a goofball in backstage segments. He pins Baron Corbin, so it was a pretty good match. I thought it was quite a good match.
Yeah, it was a solid match. There's nothing wrong with it.
But Sam, I don't know. It seems like they just don't have any faith in Sami Zayn, though. Like, it was nice for him to get this win, but Corbin will probably just destroy him, like on the SmackDown show, like to get his heat back or whatever. I don't know. It was just weird. It seemed like the plan was for Corbin to win because they're grooming him, but they're just like, yeah, what the hell? Like, they just did it for the sake of doing it, and they didn't really need to on this show because they had enough surprising stuff going on. Next we was the 6 women match. So like the whole weekend, I'd been telling HolyDiver about how like women's wrestling is really serious now. They're not divas anymore. They're superstars too. And then they had the same throwaway million diva tag matches that is what used to be on pay-per-views when you were a fan.
I'm missed.
And it was not. It was a pretty good match. Tamina actually looked really good. She got a lot of. That's basically what the Muscle Buster is. If he fell backwards, that was Joe's finisher.
That looked very painful. How do you miss this?
We would have gotten disqualified.
We would good.
I mean,
I haven't gotten a single hit of offense in the last 20 minutes. I'm struggling.
We're taking a look.
I'm taking a look.
How is elimination tornado tag not? I guess I just picked the wrong thing. Oh well. So yeah, the 6 women match. I was surprised to see Becky Lynch tap out.
That was a pity.
Yeah. So did anybody like stand out to you in that match at all?
Tamina.
Yeah, Tamina got in a lot of offense
stuff. She did some heavy hitting stuff, and she got a really pretty super kick in, and she did a good job. I was very happy.
Yeah, Tamina has been overshadowed. So there's this other women's wrestler named Nia Jax on Raw, and she's also Samoan, and she's like big. She's like 6 feet tall. So basically, just like more impressive looking Tamina. But it was cool to see Tamina, get a lot of stuff in.
Okay. That's okay. That's all right.
Edge taps Star. Oh wait, no. I guess
I'm not
he
in the
was
ring.
Oh, yeah, I guess it doesn't count.
Wow.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Your tummy is red.
So is my head now. Oh my.
Oh, better dead than red.
Better dead than red.
Next up, we had the United States Championship match, Styles versus Kevin Owens. And I suspect this was the best match on the show, but this was when the WWE Network was messing up a lot. The most of any match. But Archer Swagger cannot get along.
Yeah, they keep interrupting each other's big hits. Okay. Oof. Oh, that was...
That's the lie detector.
Yeah. That's this again. That's okay.
That's okay. If we can restart, and then I'll be there with you.
Yeah, because I felt very alone.
You should have. I'm just sorry that there were rules.
Yeah.
So yeah, what we saw of the match was great. Styles looked really good, and I thought that the match was clever. Like the finish was clever. Like him getting so Styles was setting up Owens for a Styles clash on the announce table, and Owens escapes and kind of pulls Styles' leg so that Styles falls through one of the little holes where the computer monitors go, and then he got tied up in like the little rat's nest of wires underneath it, so he couldn't get back in the ring to answer the 10 count. So he lost via count out, and I thought it was cool.
Yeah, it was
an innovative end to the match. I haven't seen that before. And they don't want to give AJ Styles the U.S. title right now for whatever reason. Probably because he'll be fighting in the Money in the Bank match, I would assume. But these two just might have a rematch instead. But it might be just that they just didn't want AJ Styles to get pinned. But I was happy with the match. I love them both. I have no problem with that match at all, except for that the network kept messing up because I wanted to watch more of it.
Yeah, that was a pity.
So next we had what I thought was one of the better matches of the show, Eric Rowan versus Luke Harper.
I was really impressed with these guys. They kept it exciting. They didn't take as many breaks.
It was not like in any way like a slow, plodding big man match. Like they both got to do cool stuff. Luke Harper looked really good. They keep saying like SmackDown is the land of opportunity. That's like the big tagline, and that's why they have, Breezango getting tag title matches when they never win, and Jinder Mahal getting his match. They just give people chances. So give Luke Harper a title match because he deserves it. He looked really good tonight, and it was, the right man won. He needs a better finisher, though. With all the impressive stuff he can do, the discus clothesline is just not.
Yeah.
And it made the finish feel a little flat because of that. A lot of the finishes were kind of meh. The match was just over.
Yeah, definitely agree with that.
All right, so last but not least, we had the main event of the evening was Randy Orton defending the WWE Championship against Jinder Mahal. So as I explained, like Jinder Mahal, basically his first win since his return to the company, besides little matches here and there, won the #1 contendership. He won a few matches leading up to this, and tonight he pins Randy Orton, and he is our new WWE champion. Definitely a surprising ending, but I kind of called what was going to happen, that he would be too distracted by literally murdering the Singh brothers, which had us both dying laughing.
Oh no, it was the most enjoyable part of the night, was just watching him, because the Singh brothers have got to be about 4 feet tall, and he was just tossing them around.
Yeah, Orton is at least a foot taller than them, weighs them probably 100 pounds, and was just throwing them. And then after he threw the second one, he made this expression like, I hope I didn't just murder him. That's on TV. I'm going to prison.
A lot lighter than I thought.
So he hits the IEDDT on both of them at once, turns around, and Jinder Mahal's right there. He hits him with the, I think it's called like the Koloss or something, some kind of wacky name.
The Maharajah.
Yes. It should be the Taj Mahal, because Taj is just crowned, and he grabs their little noggin.
Yeah, the Taj,
Little Mahal. The Taj Maharajah Hall. But anyway, he hits it and pins him. That's it. No kick out. And like I said, I was saying earlier in the night, if Jinder Mahal came to SmackDown when he came in the draft, but he was a brand new guy, this would be just like exciting and cool. It's just, wow, this guy's going to be a big freaking deal. But we've already seen him in the company as a joke for years and years. So, but whatever, they're trying something different. Very surprising to see Orton lose so quickly, especially since they've already said that Rusev will be the #1 contender at Money in the Bank, although maybe they've changed their minds on that.
Maybe that was just a misdirection.
Right, yeah, but you know, Rusev and Mahal do have history from their little tag team, and that they kind of broke up, and then Rusev got hurt. So maybe that's the match they want to do, is Rusev versus Mahal. But Orton needs his rematch too, so we'll see where all that ends up going. It was a pretty good match. I don't know. I think it made believers out of some people. And it's interesting to see where they go with this. The other thing, if they do end up doing Rusev and Mahal, is Rusev will get cheered when he comes back because people like him. He's a good wrestler. He's funny in real life. Like, so maybe he'll just be a face. And that's the dynamic they want to do. But Orton will have to. I also think it's possible that this is a stunt, and on Tuesday night, Orton will get his rematch and just win the title back right away. That is totally possible. So, I don't know. Do you have any closing thoughts?
I'll say that I was not sure about the believer in Jinder Mahal. He didn't get much offense in that match. So he didn't really do much.
Yeah.
Me.
But before that bell, Orton was killing him. And yeah, he didn't get offense in. I guess what I'm saying is, like, he was in the main event and he was a believable heel. He was getting booed. But yeah, he definitely did not act like a WWE champion. But he is fighting, Randy Orton, who's one of the golden boys of the company. But yeah, that's what they decided to do.
Yep.
So, all right, any closing thoughts about the Backlash show or the NXT TakeOver show from the previous night?
NXT TakeOver was awesome.
It was so good. The UK title match was amazing.
Absolutely fantastic. I was a big, like, if Backlash had been that good, I would really enjoy it. And see, that was one of my...
Oh, you killed R2.
Yeah, sure did.
Hooray!
One of my consistent complaints with how WWE matches work now is how slow they are and how I don't like when people kick out finishers.
No.
I think that they should, countering out of a finisher, that's a big deal. That's really cool, and that makes sense. Just standing out, just being like, no, that didn't hurt that bad. I'll be fine.
Yeah, kicking out and then going back on offense shortly thereafter, yeah.
Yeah, that's no good. How do I... okay, well, I just decided to... Hey! Instead of coming down.
Edge, I'm dying!
I'm trying so hard to get down. It's high, okay?
Yeah, and they did a good job of it with the main event. Like, Orton never hit the RKO, and Mahal hit the call loss or whatever it's called, and won. Like, they didn't do that nonsense. But the Usos kicked out of Tyler Breeze's finisher, and Nakamura kicked out of the zigzag and the famouser and 2 super kicks. So he kind of looked. So he kind of looked bad. But yeah, that didn't happen. The only finisher in the UK title match was the finish of the match.
Yep.
And Bobby Roode didn't kick out of the GTS except for when he had recovered for a really long time. Like, they made it matter, and then he hit his finisher twice in a row for the actual finish of the match. So yeah, they definitely treat finishers with more respect. I do hope that eventually the main roster will take some of the lessons from NXT. Right. That was the much better show.
Oh yeah.
So thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, there are more horror stories like this every Tuesday and Thursday. Thank you to HolyDiver for being our very special guest.
It was a pleasure.
And we'll see you guys soon. Subscribe for more. I don't know about you guys, but we're full.